Good morning. This is May the 7th, 2025, Wednesday. We are in BBA second semester, compulsory English class, where we have been reading Mary Jane Collier's essay, Understanding Cultural Identities in Intercultural Communication. And I had assigned presentations to various students. And I find that many of them are so careless, they do not come to class for presentation, neither do they inform me about their absence. I got angry and I said, I will not teach rest of the essay as a punishment. You will read the essay on your own and understand. So I am not going to teach that essay now. That's a punishment. You will read the essay on your own without my support. Now you will move to next essay. What is the next essay? Adapting to a New Culture by Young Yun Kim. And what you will do, for example, just a minute. This is a paragraph. You will carefully, silently read the paragraph, and in your note copy, you will write, for example, you will write para 1, MI. MI means main idea. And in 1 or 2 sentences, you will write the main idea of this paragraph. I repeat, you will slowly, meticulously, carefully read the paragraph, identify the main point of the paragraph, and you will note that main point in a copy. And then you move on to paragraph 2. Go on. Start. Who does attendance here? Who does attendance here? Still I will do it today. Happy, because you don't have to read, right? Finish it quickly and start reading. Everybody read and call the teacher if you need help. Please call me, I'll explain for you if you need help. I'll also read on the screen. Please do not talk, read. I finished reading. I finished. Okay, I read. Read it quickly, quickly. Did you read? Okay. Somebody, tell me what is the main idea in this paragraph? What is the idea that the paragraph elaborates, describes in detail? What is this paragraph saying? One of the dramatic changes we are witnessing today is enormous interface of different cultures in human affairs. So the main idea is enormous interface of different cultures. So here you write, today, millions of people from one country or culture are going into another country or culture. This is the main idea. Did somebody grasp this main idea before I explained? Please cooperate, Divakar sir, by responding when I put a question. I said, did anybody have this? Did anybody understand this main idea before I explained? No? No? This means you do not know how to read. That's the problem. You do not know how to read. Only yesterday I was reading about Philippines, which says that almost no student passing school can read. Oh God, terrible news. 5 lakh people took grade 12 exam in Philippines, and majority of them cannot read, even simple story. This is so true with us. Well, let me help you. How do we read? I have been telling you many times. It's a paragraph. The paragraph is like my body. So in my body, when you look at a person, which part of the body you focus on first? In the street, you see somebody. Which part of the body you focus on first? Dijana. Shy girls. Aisha, which part of the body you focus first?
Eyes.
Huh?
Eyes.
Eyes, okay. So let's say face. You focus on the face, right? You said eyes. Fine, good. Now, why do you focus on the eyes? Because you can recognize the person by looking into eyes. You know whether they are male or female or third gender. You know whether they are your friends. Yes. I'm sorry if I said something offending. Take it easy. It comes, as we speak. We can't filter so strongly. You know who the person is by looking on the face. So the paragraph also has a face. And often the face of the paragraph is at the beginning of the paragraph, just as the face of Divakar sir is at the beginning of his body, on top. So look here. One of the dramatic changes we are witnessing today is the enormous interface of different cultures in human affairs. From politics and economics to the arts and leisure activities. And this is opening sentence. And this, pay attention. Hey, I get really angry when I see this thing. I'm really furious. What's your name? Sandesh. You're talking to him? Don't do that. Listen to me. Because when I see you talking to him while I'm explaining, I'm really furious because I feel like you're ignoring me. Listen to my explanation, okay? And you also, listen to my explanation. When the teachers explain something, serious attention is required to understand the things. It's not enough to have your body in the class. You must have your mind in the class. Okay. So I was saying, the first sentence presents the idea of the paragraph, the topic of the paragraph. And this sentence is called as topic sentence. What do we call it? I taught you all these things last year also, last semester. I remember. And in topic sentence, we have two things. We have a topic and we have a controlling idea. Once again, read it. One of the dramatic changes we are witnessing today is enormous interface of different cultures. So this paragraph talks about enormous interaction. Topic. Interaction. This paragraph is talking about interaction. Interaction of what? Now controlling idea. Interaction. Controlling idea. Interaction of different cultures. the same interaction of different cultures. I paraphrased as, today millions of people from one country or culture are going into another country or culture. This is the main idea. And your job is, once you read the paragraph, you should be able to grasp, to understand this main idea. And as you said earlier, you said, Divakar sir, we read, but we could not catch that idea. It's all right. It's not an offense, but it shows the bitter reality that you, after having read English for 12 years, you are not able to read. We have to accept that reality. Okay, now come to second paragraph. Now, wait a minute. Before you go to second paragraph, so you copied the first sentence in a paraphrased way. Now, there are S1, sentence 1. Then here we have S2, sentence 2. Move on. Here we have S3, sentence 3. S4, sentence 4. Sentence 4, S5, sentence 5. S6, sentence 6. S7, sentence 7. S8, sentence 8. Okay, there are total 9 sentences. In this paragraph, the total 9 sentences, right? And one sentence presents main idea. What do rest of the 8 sentences do in this paragraph? Look here. You said you look into the eyes or face. Here is my face. Main idea, Divakar sir. You know that he is Divakar sir by looking on the face. But what creates Divakar sir? The neck, the torso, the legs, the shoes, the dress, the whole dress makeup. If I disguise by changing my face, going to some cinematographers and who create cosmetics, all that, maybe I'll look different. So these are the details that create my identity. So sentence 2 to 8, they are the details. Details about what? Details about what? अहिले मलाई के भइरहेछ थाहा छ मैले पढेर आए बेला जस्तो उसलाई मैले हेरेँ भर्खरै तिम्रो नाम के हो अभिनवलाई हेरेँ फर इक्जाम्पल हेरेँ मैले अभिनवलाई ब्लेम गरेर होइन मैले आफ्नो ट्रु फिलिङ भनेको म पढिरहेको छु नि होइन उसले यसरी बसिरहेको छ नि त मलाई मनमा के पर्यो ला अभिनवको दिमाग यहाँ छ कि अन्त कतै छ भन्ने पर्न गयो मलाई के पर्न गयो उसले सुनेन ध्यान दिइरहेको छैन तिम्रो बडी पोस्चर यसले म्याटर गर्छ कि तिमी कसरी बसिरहेछौ कता हेरिरहेछौ के गरिरहेछौ त्यसै उसले हात यसरी चलाइरहेछ नि हात पड्काइरहेछ अब मेरो दिमाग गयो उसको फोकस त्यहाँ छ मलाई के हुन्छ विद्यार्थीले सुन्यो कि सुनेन ध्यान दियो कि दिएन बुझ्यो कि बुझेन राइट के होला अमिषा इज एब्सेन्ट टुडे अमिषा ओली शी इज एब्सेन्ट So our main idea is people are going from one place to another place. Main idea? People are going from one place to another place. Now look the detail. They are immigrants. They are refugees, category of people. They are diplomats, military personnel, government and intergovernmental agency employees, Peace Corps volunteer, researcher, professor, students, missionaries, business employee, accountants, teachers, construction worker, athlete, artist, musician, writer. Why do they go? To find employment. To find employment. Now I correct my summary and I write like this. Today, millions of immigrants And refugees are moving from one culture to another culture to find employment. Now, this is my final summary of the paragraph. Main idea. Sadly, I discover that majority of students in my classroom, they are not able to perform this task. They're not able to find the main idea. Why? I don't know. Guess because they didn't do required reading in previous classes. Just a guess. No idea. You can tell me the truth. Divakar sir, I don't know reading, because you can tell me your experience. I would love to talk to you one by one and interview and listen to your stories in grade 11, 12, 10, 9, 8, how your teachers taught, whether they explain these things. Okay, now move to second paragraph. Move to second paragraph, read the second paragraph and see if you can figure out the main idea. Okay, I have done reading. I've read. Finished. It's a short paragraph. It takes few seconds. Now I have a question to you. Please cooperate. Teaching, learning is two-way interaction, right? You have to talk to me. You have to get angry at me. You have to shout at me. You have to respond to me. Put me questions. What is the main idea? What is the main idea in second paragraph? Yeah?
This represents experiences in confronting the difficult task of adapting to a new cultural and communication system.
Yeah, correct. So, Ms. Bandari correctly says that the main idea of this essay is that it presents the experiences in confronting the difficult task of adapting to a new cultural and communication system. Now, when I say copy the main idea, you are not supposed to copy exact words from the paragraph. You are supposed to read, understand, then write your understanding using different words. For example, everybody, we saw the main idea. Can you please copy that sentence, or let's say, can you please write what that sentence means, which I have underlined, but don't use the same words. Rewrite that sentence over there. Rewrite that sentence using different words, but it should have the same meaning. Rewrite that sentence over there using different words. Here is my paraphrase. Or my summary. Did you write your summary? You will know how to read only if you read. You will know how to write only if you write, not by listening to the teacher. Okay, so what did I write there? This article recounts how the immigrants and refugees feel in foreign culture and the problem they face while they try to adjust themselves in the new host culture. That is what this underlined sentence is saying. But I wrote the same thing using different words. Right? Did you write down? You need to learn this ability. You need to learn this ability. Reading, understanding, reproducing. Reading, understanding, reproducing. Okay, now we move to third paragraph. We have this paragraph. In 1 second, or at the most 2 minutes, in 2 minutes, read the paragraph. In 2 minutes, read the paragraph. Done. I've read. Finished reading. Finished reading. So, paragraph 1. Paragraph 1 said, people are moving. Paragraph 2 said, this essay describes their difficulties. Now paragraph 3 says, people move for various reasons, circumstances, and commitments. And if you see the third paragraph, main idea, people move for various reasons, circumstances, commitment. This is given, the main idea is given in first paragraph. Sorry, first sentence, the topic sentence. The rest, if you see reasons, they move as permanent. They move for life activity. They move for short time travel. They move to contact with new culture. They move for engagement. They move, and what happens when they move? They confine their contact with their own home country. Detail. The details are less important. The main idea is more important. के हाम्रो के नाम तिम्रो फर्स्ट नेम अमितले हाई गर्यो कि म उहाँबाट सुने हाई गरेर फर्केर आएँ बोरिङ हुन्छ नि थाहा छ मोटिभेसन नभएपछि बोरिङ हुन्छ मैले पनि कुनै क्लासमा बसेँ र क्लासमा भइरहेको कुरा मलाई मन परेन भने निद्रा आउँछ उसलाई निद्रा लागिरहेछ बिचरा पछाडि आँखा मैले हेरिरहेको छु उसको पुरा आँखै धुमल धुमल भइसकेको छ होइन निद्रा किन आउँछ तिमी रातभरि सुत्दैन मलाई थाहा छैन के थाहा होइन म हिजो बेलुका 7 बजे सुत्न गएँ 4 बजे उठेँ 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 9 घन्टा सुतेर छु म राति फुल रेस्टमा आएको छु नि म अमितले हाई गर्यो त मलाई शङ्का के लाग्छ रातभरि सुतेन गर्लफ्रेन्डसँग कुरा आयो उसको प्रब्लम मोबाइल चलायो उसको प्रब्लम होइन केही होला नि त रिजन त मैले आम नट ब्लेमिङ गेस हो उसलाई निद्रा लागिरहेछ होइन केही भए होला होइन उसलाई चासो लागिरहेको छैन केही भए होला There are lots of factors that affect learning and teaching in classroom. And as a teacher, what I expect, you come to my class with good health. You come to my class with fresh energy. You come to my class with motivation. You come to my class with learning, desire to learn. You will understand what I'm explaining. नभए त क्लासमा बस्छौ अनि मलाई देखेर रिस उठ्छ होइन यो सरलाई काट्दिउँ कि मारिदिउँ कि जस्तो हुन्छ होइन पढ भन्छ पढेन भन्छ होइन रिस उठ्छ नि किन सच्ची त बुझ्दैन किनभने यो पढाइ नै मन पर्दैन है गरिमा होइन त्यस्तो हुन्छ नि गरिमा नै निदाइरहेछ है है हो है निदाइरहेछ उसलाई अलि कस्तो अलि फ्रेस देखिँदैन थाहा हुन्छ नि फेस हेरेर थाहा हुँदैन फ्रेस छ छैन थाहा भइहाल्छ नि ऊ नामिका के अरे नामिका फ्रेस छ हेर आलस देख्दैन ऊ पनि फ्रेस छ देखिन्छ फ्रेस छ राइट तपाईँको जिम्मेदारी के हो एज ए स्टुडेन्ट तपाईँको जब के हो तपाईँको जिम्मेदारी छ नि टिचिङ लर्निङमा क्लासमा फ्रेस भएर आउने क्लासमा अटेन्सन गर्ने सुन्नलाई मोटिभेसन देखाउने लर्निङको डिजायर हुने त्यो तपाईँको जिम्मेदारी हो कि होइन तपाईँले आफ्नो पाटो सबै क्लोज गर्यो भने मैले मात्रै गर्न सक्छु मैले गर्न तपाईँले आफ्नो जिम्मेदारी सबै हटाइदिने मलाई के मतलब म जे मलाई त्यही गर्छु भने चाहिँ मैले सक्दिनँ नि पढाउनु राइट ओके नाउ मुभ टु प्यारा 4 read para 4 in 2 minutes read para 4 Done. I've read. Finished. And I got the idea. The moment I finish reading, I quickly catch the idea. In normal paragraph, not everywhere, there are some writings that are very difficult. Even I can't understand. That's important, but here I got it. So what is the main idea? Miss Bishta, in paragraph 4, what is the main idea? Balla will report. I forget it again. Okay, what is the main idea?
Most people in foreign land begin life in host society as strangers.
Okay, good. She got it. She got the main idea. What is the main idea? Most immigrants and refugees in foreign culture begin their life as strangers and undergo through the process of acculturation and deculturation. This is the main idea. So in this fourth paragraph, the main idea is that when a person comes to a foreign country, they feel being strangers. There's a beautiful essay by a world famous author, James Baldwin, James, James Baldwin. He is a black author, Afro-American. The essay is A Stranger in the Village. He goes to one village in Switzerland, I guess. The village has never seen a brown colored person in history. They have no idea. He is the first person, African, who has come to that village. And every day when he goes from his home to office, some work, hundreds of children follow him shouting at him because they see him as a black monkey. And then he writes in this essay, A Stranger in the Village. Great essay for you to read. Sometimes if you have time, read. Okay, stranger. So they feel strangers. And first they have to acculturate, then they have to deculturate. Acculturate, learning the new culture. Deculturate, forgetting the home culture. So you write like this. A person when he comes to a foreign country, or any person who comes to a foreign country, they feel like strangers. First they have to learn the new culture, and then they have to forget their own home culture. That's the main idea. Now, she's also yawning. Do I ever yawn in class? Have you seen me yawning? Now I will yawn, because I saw you yawning. Yawning is highly contagious psychologically. Even on video call, if the guy 7 sees across yawns, you start yawning. Yawning is highly contagious. When you see people yawning, you also start yawning. Okay. Move to paragraph 5. Read paragraph 5 in 2 minutes. Read paragraph 5 in 2 minutes. Finish reading. Finish reading. Okay. Write the main idea. Write the main idea. तिम्रो कामै गर्दैन के कामै गर्दैन यति बेर मैले के भनेको छु पढ लेख भने हैन मलाई हेर भने हो म फिल्मको हिरो हो मलाई हेरेर बस्नु पर्ने के भनेको मैले लेख भने हैन अनि किन मलाई हेरेर बस्या त आइ एम एङ्ग्री राइट डाउन द मेन आइडिया write down the main idea in a copy then I will tell my main idea मलाई थाहा छ के तिमीहरूको बानी कस्तो छ तिमीहरूको बानी हैन तिमीहरूलाई कलेजले बिगारेको हो स्कुलले बिगारेको हो कसरी बिगारेको सबै टिचरले सबै कुरा भन्दैन तिमीहरू सुनेर बस्ने अनि यो टिचरले त भन्दैन गर भन्छ अनि तिमीहरू पागल भइहाल्छ नि किन मैले त काम गराइरहेको छु नि त अनि तिमीहरू पागल हुन्छ म पनि सबै खर भन्दैन तिमीहरू सुन्ने भए त गजब यु विल बी ह्याप्पी I know the problem. You come from a culture of listening, where teachers go on lecturing and you listen. And when you have to work, you are in problem. Done? So the main idea is the experience of acculturation and deculturation produces stress. Let's write. Learning new culture and unlearning home culture causes stress. That's not enough. You have to go down. There is more, and then leading to culture shock. Okay, which is tackled with selective attention, denial, hostility, cynicism, avoidance and withdrawal. Okay. So what is the main idea? When people have to learn new culture and they have to unlearn the home culture, it causes severe stress. And they deal with such stress through defense mechanism, which is known as selective attention, denial, hostility, cynicism, avoidance, and withdrawal. And the rest of the essay you will see explains these concepts. Was your main idea same which I explained? Was your main idea same which I explained? Similar. Okay. Now go to next paragraph. Go to next paragraph. And read the next paragraph. Read the next paragraph, understand the next paragraph, and write the main idea. Done? Write the main idea. Write the main idea. You need to write. You need to read. You need to process the information you read, and then you need to write what you understood. So what is the main idea? Is stress functions as motivation for their adjustment to new culture. That's the main idea. Stress functions as the motivation for the new culture. It functions as the motivation for the new culture. Assignment. Listen. You will buy chart papers, or you can get such registers, old used registers, because I want you to use this thick paper. For example, you tear it, just a minute. You got this paper, tear it, if you need this big, use this big. If not, tear it further. Okay, this is your card. Now, with a sketch pen, not your general pen, and not your usual blue color, other color. Here write 1, that will mean para 1. And in a single sentence, with somewhat bigger letter size, write the main idea. Now imagine, if the essay has 80 paragraphs, you will have such 80 cards with you. And what you will do? You will sew the cards together, hanging like this, and bring to class as your presentation cards. These will be slides. These are your slides. These are your slides. And I will send you over there with this jumble of cards, and you will go turn one by one, spirally, spiral cards. You use spiral, what do you call it? There is some device. You go to stationery, they will give you. Or you go to stationery and ask for a spiral notebook. What did I say? A spiral notebook or a spiral diary. And buy pocket-sized diaries. Stationery sell a diary that is called a journalist notebook. What is called? A journalist notebook. Why? Because it can be handheld. The diary is so small, you can hold in your hand. And journalists, when they are taking interview, they write quickly. Have you seen? They have a diary that turns page like this. Have you seen? देखा छ? पत्रकारको diary देखा छ? सानो हुन्छ, पाना यसरी फर्किन्छ. And they write 1 point per page. So, two options. Buy card paper, make cards like this. Option 1. Option 2. Buy journalist spiral diary. Yes. Oh, good. Buy such diaries. हो यो यसलाई कसरी गर्ने अब यसमा यसरी पाना छ नि यस्तो हैन यसरी गर्ने अब यताबाट लाइन चाहियो अनि P1 1 sentence, P2 1 sentence, P3 1 sentence, 80 paragraph, 80 page, 80 sentence. 50 paragraph, 50 page, 50 sentence. Then you will go for presentation with this copy. You will come to present not with PowerPoint. No slide. Come with this copy. And you open one, and you look here, one sentence, look over there and explain. Is that clear? And if you came without doing assignment, I'll be furious like nobody. I'll be really, really angry if you come to my class without doing the assignment. Okay? Thank you.